Yo, what to do, wealth champions? Hustle on in here, man. We're talking about what it really means to pay yourself first. I think a lot of people are afraid of this phrase because they don't understand it. And I want to break down this little graphic. Shout out to Dr. Boyce Watkins. He puts up the dopest memes and graphics, and you guys see I share a lot of them on my page. But I'm going to share this graphic with you that shows the meaning of pay yourself first, right? So hustle on in here, click that like button, click that share button. Go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from, drop the name of your business and or your brand, and be honest. Did you pay yourself first this week? Right? Yesterday was Friday, payday for a lot of y'all. Did you pay yourself first this week? Let me know in the comments, man. I don't know if I can see the comments when I'm rocking from my phone. So really quickly, if you don't know me, I'm H. Cortez, also known as the one and only financial health mentor, founder of Financially Lit Fathers, an organization designed to help men make money more efficiently, save and manage it more effectively, and grow and protect it more aggressively. So real quick, if you are in the St. Louis area, then you got to know about the Financially Lit Family Wealth Workshop tomorrow. Inbox me if you are in St. Louis and you want to attend a live workshop from 3 to 5. I'll shoot you the address. So what does it mean to pay yourself first? Let me share this meme with you guys real quick. We're going to start with poor people. And when I say poor, I'm not talking about people who don't have a lot of resources. I'm talking about people who are poor in their mentality and in their mindset, right? And don't get me wrong, even if you're poor, I know it's not your fault. You're poor because you've been trained to be poor. And here's why. Poverty is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Yes. So if you have a multi-trillion-dollar industry, it only makes sense that you would train people to be poor. So check this out. Pay yourself first, right? Poor people, they generate an income. They spend it on their wants first, then their expenses. Now, I know what you're saying, Cortez. Man, do the people really spend money on their wants before their expenses? Yes, right? People who have a poor mentality will spend on what they want and they'll beg for what they need. That's a mentality, right? And it's been ingrained in us because, again, it leads to poverty, and poverty is a trillion-dollar industry. Now, before I go on to the next two examples, if you would like to have another stream of income and learn how I get paid for sharing information like this, then I want you to comment keyword extra digit. If you want to take a look at our financial franchise model, I literally get paid for posting tips and strategies on social media. That's how I make my money. If you're interested in partnering with our group and how we do that, comment extra digit. So we saw example number one. Poor people will generate their income. They spend it on their wants first, and then they use the rest to cover their expenses. Middle class people, they get their income first. They pay all their bills second, and then they spend what's left over on the things that they want. Now, this is no judgment, y'all. I'm just showing you this is how it goes, and this is why it's hard for us to break the cycle of poverty in our families and in our communities, because we have been trained to do the exact opposite of the things that bring us wealth, period. And let me send a shout out to Ish Williams said, yes, I paid myself first this week. And I love that, man. So shout out to Ish Williams. Drop a comment. If you paid yourself first, say, yes, I paid myself first this week. So middle class people tend to go to work, they make money, and they do what's called the responsible thing. They pay all of their bills on Friday. And then whatever they have left over, they will do what they want with it, right? They'll get some of their wants, right? Again, this is no judgment. I'm just pointing out how these three different classifications of people operate, and this is why they stay at the level that they are, even those who say they're trying to get to a new level, right? So we talked about poor, we talked about middle class. Now, what about rich and wealthy people? How do they operate? They generate an income. They first thing they do is invest. Then they spend on their expenses or their bills, and then they spend on the things that they want. So you got poor people, get an income, splurge on what they want, then try to pay their bills. Middle class people, they do the responsible thing. They go to work, generate an income, they spend that income on their expenses, and then they buy what they want last. Wealthy people generate an income. They take some of that income and they use it to invest. Then whatever they have left over after their investments, they take care of their bills, and then they spend on what they want. So when we say pay yourself first, guys, it simply means that when you get paid, right? See, a lot of people think pay yourself first means I got to have a business, Cortez. I got to be making enough money in that business to pay myself a salary. That's what pay myself first means. No, pay yourself first means every time you get your hands on some cash, no matter how you get it, you peel some off the top to buy, build, or invest in some sort of asset that's going to bring you more cash in the future. Then you take care of the rest. And let me help you guys with this, because some people struggle with this because they're like, man, if I take the money and invest, what if I don't have enough for my bills? It's simple, y'all. We've all been in a situation where we were down to our last few dollars, right? I know I have. Down to my last $20. I don't get paid till Friday, and it's Monday. I still got to get gas in the car. I still got to put food on the table, right? And what do? Somehow, some way, we made that last $20 last us all the way till payday. Not only do I got to get gas in the car, but you guys know that I raised 5 sons and a nephew and a cousin. So one of them jokers, when I'm down to that last $20, is going to come into the bedroom and say, Dad, I need $5 for a field trip this morning. That was not in my $20 budget. Now I got $15 that I got to try to make last for 5 days, right? We've all been there. What if we start treating the whole lump like we do the last $5, the last $10? What if we start treating our entire paycheck like we treat that last $20? That's the name of the game, y'all. We got to switch our mindset and our mentality, and we've got to learn the word sacrifice. Give up today on having a good time, on doing some of the things that you want, so that you can build the type of lifestyle that you would want in your future. So I just thought I wanted to break that down. I saw that meme that Dr. Boyce put on his page, and I thought I wanted to share it in video form versus just sharing it as a text image. So pay yourself first in a lot of different ways. Set up direct deposit from your paycheck to your investment accounts, right? Some of us already do that with 401ks and that kind of stuff. If you don't have a 401k on a job, you can set up a bank draft directly from your checking account to your brokerage account. Yes, you should have a brokerage account. You can't access the market without one. So you should have a checking, a savings, and a brokerage account. Every time you get paid, set up direct draft so money comes from your checking account to your brokerage account, and then you decide on how you're going to invest that money later. That's what it means to pay yourself first, right? Every time you get paid, if you're trying to build generational wealth, take some money off the top and go register for a wealth building workshop or conference. Go buy a book on investing, on finance, on cryptocurrency, on real estate. Go attend a workshop. Start investing your time in the things that you want to become. So pay yourself first, man. That's what that means, man. Money comes off the top. You go do something that's going to get you a return in your future. Then you pay your bills. Then you go get the things that you want. So hopefully this makes sense to you guys. Remember, if you would like another stream of income and you're into economic empowerment, generational wealth building, you want to learn how to get paid for teaching those principles and strategies, then text keyword extra digit to 314-874-6887. Again, text keyword extra digit to 314-874-6887 along with your name, and I'll get you some information on our movement and how we're literally fighting the war on poverty with financial literacy. And do me a favor, man, comment in the chat below, what was the biggest thing that you invested in yourself, the biggest amount, right? How much have you ever invested in yourself in an investment account at one time to grow into the person that you want to become? Click like, click share. Until next time, get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.